Hi everyone, my name is Ariana Shannon, and this week we listened to a podcast about growing up in a pandemic and how COVID has affected children's development. So, some things that I already knew and was present in the podcast was I knew that, COVID has impacted child development and that this has been a very real struggle for teachers in the last couple of years. It's been something that has been talked about a lot among the educational community extent. So what I didn't know from this podcast was it presented new ideas about the long-term effects of the pandemic on children's development, including changes to their educational process, social skills, and emotional well-being. So it provided a lot of specific information that I was not as familiar with. And the podcast also discussed the potential consequences of these effects on children's future success and well-being. So, for example, the social skills has been something that has been talked about a lot, how children didn't have those early opportunities for social skills and didn't have as many opportunities to exercise those social skills and all of that. So something that is still challenging or confusing to me is the full extent of the impact of the pandemic on children's development and what can be done to mitigate these effects. Especially as someone who is going to begin teaching soon, I would like to know if it is, how I can mitigate these effects, especially if I were to teach older kids where it's had, even more of an impact on. Additionally, I wonder about the disparities in the impact of the pandemic on children from different backgrounds and how this may affect future opportunities and outcomes. And this is especially important because this podcast really emphasized the effects of the pandemic on children of lower socioeconomic class. So I would definitely like to know more about all of that. So thank you, and I hope you all have a good day.